that? What did you tell these people?
What I've been telling you, but we're moving?
Baby, that's not for sure yet or not. Obligations and responsibilities. We didn't discuss any of this stuff yet.
Imagine arriving to Moldova and all of a sudden you pretty much go to a party and everyone at the party is overly excited and you have no idea why they're overly excited. To then find out the reason why they're overly excited is because they believe that this party that they're throwing for you is a moving party, a rival party, a party of saying thank you for coming to Moldova and it's going to be great to see you throughout obviously living life in Moldova. It's going to be nice to be your neighbor, it's going to be nice to be your friend, blah-de-da-de-da-de-da. And the whole time in your mind you're thinking, but I haven't actually decided that I want to move here. The whole time you're thinking, but I haven't even scouted to see if I like the schools here. You know what I mean? Do I like the neighborhood for my children? Where are we going to live? Am I gonna like this house? Am I gonna like the transport, etc., etc.? Because there's so many other things that come into place when it comes to moving, not just countries, but just even moving locations. Just for moving, literally, you could live here today and literally move about 30 minutes away from your house, maybe to an hour from your house, and you've still got to take in accountability the benefits that's going to come with the move. But this time, you're moving a whole other country where there's going to be a potential language barrier. Okay, that probably being one of the biggest obstacles among so many other things that you wouldn't think about if you was moving in the same country that you already live in, if you see what I'm saying. Oh boy, but obviously Andrei, always been Andrei, he'll just do things however he sees accordingly without actually having the full conversation with his wife. But Libby knew what she signed up for, but let's get into it.
Not moving here just yet. That hasn't been a decision that we made together as a married couple.
Key phrase, married couple. And that's the problem, isn't it? He's not behaving as if you're a married couple. He's not behaving as if you're a team. He's behaving as an individual. The calamity.
Like, this is my life too. We're not just gonna up and move without thinking about things.
Effort in this, and you're disregarding my efforts in this.
You know, it is one thing sometimes to be disregarding someone's efforts, but if your efforts have been made knowing that the efforts that you made needed permission or need to at least have a conversation first, that's not somebody discarding your efforts. That's you disregarding the fact that you haven't even liaised with that person to know that they're fully on board with whatever said plans you're going through. The level of selfishness.
Why don't you acknowledge me? Seen by you? You pressuring me into doing something that I'm not sure I'm ready yet for or not.
I feel like but you're being ignorant to the...
Imagine that. Imagine just expressing that you want to feel seen, you want to feel heard, and that's the response you get. Well, being married to Andrei must be one hell of an obstacle, but hey, she signed up for it.
To your husband, that's what I feel.
Not be that stupid.
Wow.
My side, and I think it's pretty simple.
I think you're literally trying to control where are we going to set up our life.
Ironically, that's exactly what he's doing though. I don't know why he's trying to say that's what she's trying to do, because that's definitely the case. The fact that she was open to coming to Moldova and scoping the area out and seeing if, you know, if there's any good potential of her wanting to live there is a very good thing. She could have said, no, I never want to live there, I don't care, blah, 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 blah. But she hasn't. She's been open-minded to come to Moldova and to, you know, obviously see it again, but this time see it from a different perspective, a perspective of actually moving there. And he's saying that she's trying to control things? Nah, buddy, you trying to force things is controlling things.
I just feel like Andrei doesn't know how to, like, sell me on it, so he's just reverting to being aggressive and being like, well, this is what we're doing. Shower. I'm gonna take a shower, but not because you're telling me to take a shower, because I want to take a shower.
Wow.
Okay,
independent.
The maddest thing about it, yes, this is obviously Andrei's style. If he doesn't get what he wants, he does turn into rather someone who becomes rather aggressive, you know, aggressive unnecessarily. So she's not lying in any kind of, she's not lying when she says that. If he just learns how to communicate, then that would be great. But of course, you know, once the man is in his feelings, he's in his feelings. But the thing that annoyed me the most was that this argument then followed up with them doing it in front of their own child. Poor little boy there, you know, being exposed to mommy and daddy having arguments. Andrei should not be having that child anywhere near him while these two are going at it. If the baby obviously needs his attention, or the child needs his attention, because obviously the child needs something, then that's when both parents need to just leave the conversation and revisit it later on when the kids are not exposed to it. Because this right here is not good energy. Absolutely despicable and appalling. I don't want to be seeing people arguing in front of their kids. It's just horrible. But nonetheless, though, we continue.
I didn't put more money what the initial investment was. 75,000, that's it.
Do you know he was putting 75,000 of your money in investment property here?
Our money.
Oh boy, when he says our money, that's crazy work. But to be fair, at the same time, him saying that it's our money, that's him also saying that because it's our money, I also have the power to what happens with this money. Let's not get it twisted. He was making a statement with that comment of our money, saying that I have power too, and I'm just not taking her money.
Deal that I have with investment property, I am a silent partner. I put money, but I let the guys in Moldova to handle all the business.
You must really trust these guys. Must really, really trust these guys, especially given what is going to be said later on, or should I say exposed or leaked by Alex, but we'll get there.
Ultimately, this property is going to prove whether or not that could be possible.
You know, there's stuff to do, and it's a good location.
But here's the thing, you can say that it's a good location, but at the end of the day, Libby still needs to see this evidence. But at the same time, though, Libby should, but then again, I was going to say maybe she should be a bit more hands-on with what happens with the money and obviously how he deals with it. But at the same time, she obviously allows him because she trusts him. Okay, obviously, if she didn't trust him, then I'm pretty sure she would have been very aware of what was happening with this money. So there is that part too. So I think if anybody does say, well, Libby's should really, be checking up and seeing what he's doing with the money, well, yeah, she should be. But at the same time, if she trusts him, well, then why would she be doing? Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine it's going very well because Andrei gotta own up to losing $75,000. Hey, we weren't supposed to say anything about that.
And then we've got Alex over here pretty much telling the rest of them that Andrei's lost $75,000. The same money that Libby's dad was literally asking him about, saying, okay, so where's this money gone? Has this money been put somewhere where it's actually going to make sense? Blah, 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 blah. Obviously, you saw the scene. And that's where things get interesting, isn't it now? Now, of course, we do see a preview there next week. Libby kind of finds out about it, and then there's going to be somewhat of an explosive argument, which is something that we have to wait to see, obviously, how that develops, obviously, within the following week. But as of right now, if he has taken this money, 75K, and he has lost his 75K, and he has not informed his wife, bear in mind that he did say that money is ours, so therefore, that means anything that happens with the money, Libby is entitled to know about it immediately. Even before the money is even spent, it means obviously they have to have a conversation about it. But right now, Libby believes that if they move to Moldova, that there's going to be a business still going in America, and I guess in Moldova too, where they're going to be flipping houses, and therefore that's going to be giving them money into their bank accounts, which will allow them to live, obviously, comfortably. But of course, if there's 75K that's now being lost or whatever, then obviously they're flipping houses isn't going to be as easy as 1, 2, 3. But hey. This comes down to the fact that if they can't even have a conversation about moving, how the hell do we expect them to even have business conversations about money? And it seems to me as that when it comes to these conversations, Andrei is the problem. But nonetheless, though, let me know exactly what you're thinking down below and we can talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.